Alexa, turn on light. Hello, everybody. All right, well, some reflections on Super Megafest today that I got to go to. So I'm going to share more tomorrow when I kind of edit some things together. But a couple things that happened. First of all, I did get Pete Best's autograph and got to meet him. Really cool. I'm going to have to edit it probably tomorrow and show you guys, all the stuff that I did. I'm just trying to get some quick reflections and everything, and remember who I met exactly. To John and Colleen, very nice to meet you. I know you're good friends with Mr. Pete Best. Shout out to two really great, amazing people. Actually, four amazing, great people I got to meet in person today. First of all, Joe, me and Mr. Mayo, it was awesome to meet you. You are one of a kind, one in a million. Robert S. Robert, very happy to meet you as well. I had a really good time. Sorry for the lighting, by the way. I'll see if I can switch it over a little bit. I know it's not edited, so it's kind of going to look a little, not so great. But again, this is just uploading live. These are just my reflections. I had a really good time. Super Mega Fest was just amazing. So again, John, Colleen, Joe, aka Mr. Mayo, Robert S. Let's see, Ken Michaels, Ken and Joanne, both of you very nice people. I'm glad to have met you. Of course, the team that was handling for Pete Best, just amazing. Really, really great, wonderful people. When I got my picture with Pete Best, I got the autograph, I just said to him, just thank you for being part of the story, for being part of everything. And he smiled, and I think he took that compliment in stride. I mean, what am I going to say to him that he hasn't already heard 10 million times, I got to meet Peter. Peter, I got to meet you from a separate, not Pete Best, but Peter from Beatlemania originally. Glad to have met you as well. A lot of cool times and good, a lot of good stories out there. Charles Rosenet. Charles, yes, I do want to have you on the channel. I know I've texted you, to follow up after the convention. Charles Rosenet from Good Day Sunshine definitely has been in a lot of, in the Beatles circle, fandom circle for quite a while. I know I'd love to interview you. Thank you so much for, again, the CD and also for the book. I really want to, go in depth with the book, kind of, riff on some Beatles things in the future when we get to speak and get to talk. What else? There's also, I don't know. I'm just trying to think of, I'm just trying to think of who else I can think of. You can tell it's not edited because that lightsaber, of course. The lightsaber, I'll try to look for stuff more when I do a more proper video. I just got home. It's probably about 9:30 or so. It's been a good day. It's been a long day. It's been definitely a good day, though. Again, I just offering my initial reflections. Matt, it was good to meet you. I know you run the. I got some of the action figures from you as well, and also to let's see who else I met here. Shannon Michelle Collins. Shannon, awesome to meet you. I'm just reading off of there, so I'm glad you're also a Beatles fan. I hope you enjoy the channel. You're able to look at it. Daryl, who I first met, I know you basically had to run, head back to where you are. And I'll tell you what, man, yeah, it was just a totally awesome time to meet Pete Best. I mean, how many more chances are we going to get with a lot of people involved in the Beatles story? I suspect not too many. I mean, Ringo's 82, Pete is 81, Paul is the young guy. I'm pulling up the ranks at 80, the young fellow on the block. Yeah, just, a really great time. I really had a lot of fun. Just, again, so many good, positive people. Comparing it to Rhode Island Comic Con and New York Comic Con, it's definitely smaller. Rhode Island is a fairly big convention. New York Comic Con is even bigger. It's like Rhode Island on steroids. This was nice. It was kind of able to be more relaxing, meet some vendors, meeting Pete Best, again, just really cool to meet him, to meet all you great folks. I hope I haven't forgotten anybody. I'll try to get some sleep and, think on it, really do maybe a little bit more of a proper video tomorrow. to put together some editing and things like that, show off the items that I bought. Again, yeah, this was just so much fun. One of the best days. It was really topped off by, what, Robert and Joe, two new friends. That's really what I want to say. I really, what, it was fun. Got to go out to eat, at Chili's, which was great. You know what? Yeah, I want to do it again. I could have hung out all night. I mean, I know, you guys had a lot of stuff, going on and wanted to probably catch up on some rest before heading back. But that's, God, that's really about it. I mean, it was just Super Mega Fest. I tell you what, do it. And I'll tell you another thing. I may have to curse a little bit, so I apologize for any kids that might be watching out there. This is not intended for kids, not a channel really intended for them. But if you get a chance to meet Pete Best, and today is October 1st, Saturday, as I film this. I know Sunday, October 2nd, is the final day of Super Mega Fest up in Westford, Mass. Fucking do it. I'm telling you right now, do it. You don't know how much more time will be available, what will happen. Again, he looked in good health. He looked in real, for a guy who's 81, man, hey, he looked in pretty good health, gracious to the fans, everything like that, very laid back, very pleasant. There was, it's actually one, I don't know the proper word to use. One was somebody who was disabled, disabled, fully blind from what from what I could obviously see, not making light of the situation. He's blind. You could tell he had some health issues, but I'll tell you what, he got to meet Pete. Pete goes over, grabs him, gives him a big hug when he went, I think the second time to meet Pete Best, and just shows how much of a gentleman he is, how much of a good character he has, given everything. So again, just a lot of good stories. I know that there was other folks I saw there I didn't get to talk to. I think Chachi was there. Chachi from Breakfast with the Beatles was definitely there. I think doing an interview, something like that, probably for his radio show or multimedia. Trying to think of other folks as well. Ross Marquand from, I may be mispronouncing the name, from Walking Dead was there. A couple other folks. Let's see. Swan from the Warriors. I think Michael Blake is the name. Shanks, remember I did get you that autograph, so I will send that to you, or we'll figure out, a way to get that. But that's really about it. It's just, God, what an amazing time. It was nice for a small con. Again, it was nice to be able to kind of breathe it in and everything like that. All right, folks, holding the camera just as I kind of adjust it back and forth a little bit, give a little better horizontal angle to this video. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, God, it was fun. It was amazing. It was a much longer day than I thought, but worth every moment. I think, Joe, I think you said it best when you said, we don't get enough times like this to really enjoy, people's company and really get to bond and everything like that. And I agree. You know what? To meet you and Robert, to have definitely, gone out to dinner, stuff like that, just really, really cool. I enjoyed it, man. I'm telling you, you guys are welcome anytime. Anytime you're up in this area, most definitely, and to other folks as well, to other, to other Beatles folks as well. Believe me. That's about it. Like I said, I'll try to make a proper video tomorrow if all goes well, and have a good night. It was a blast. See you later.